Hey guys, Phoenixryan here with a first impressions piece on Cooking Witch. So in Cooking Witch, you play the role of the witch, you fly over to a party that's happening, and your aim is to cook and eat as many children as you can before sunrise. As well as racing against the clock, you're also having to avoid fireworks and the shots of the angry fathers, who are rightfully angry that you're picking up all these children and throwing them into a big old cauldron there. So the angry fathers, known as daddies in the game, they can be defeated by dropping a child on their head and then eating them from the cauldron as well. Now at the start of the game, your abilities are quite limited. You'll move quite slow, you don't have a lot of HP, and you can only carry one child at a time. This does mean that trying to rack up meat and a high score takes a long time. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to grind the beginning of the game. You want to kill as many children as you can, eat as much of their meat as you can really early on so that you can get the power-ups. That's right, you want a faster broomstick. You want more hooks so that you can carry more children at the same time. You want to be strong so that you can carry more children for longer. And then you get all that tasty meat.
I must admit, I did have a lot of fun killing that baby.
But in all seriousness, my biggest gripe with the game is the fact that it is such a grind at the beginning of the game. You're so slow and so weak in comparison to the obstacles that you'll be facing that you'll end up dying within a few seconds, or that you'll see the game over screen really quick. My other issue is that when you do start finding a rhythm and then you do get the game over screen, you kind of want something else to do. You want another map, or different enemies, or maybe a different party, anything. But all you can do is replay the same event over and over. It's just this one level. But for me, my top peeve has got to be the sound design. Oh my god, that music grinds my gears. If it wasn't bad enough that I have to listen to Stars and Stripes forever for the entire game, it's the children crying while I'm carrying them. You know what, I can appreciate the fact that they're upset, seeing as they're going to be cooked alive and then eaten by a cannibal witch. But for goodness sake, stop crying. It's annoying. The other thing worth mentioning about this game is that it doesn't require a keyboard at all. All the movement and all the controls are done using the mouse. The controls are relatively simple and easy to pick up. It's all done using the mouse. There was one thing that I had a lot of fun doing, and that was seeing how many power-ups I could stack on top of each other, since they seem to have collision detection. Now, I wanted to try and stack them as high as possible, but unfortunately, after a while, they started just falling into the cauldron. So, despite my issues with the sound design and the repetitive nature of the game, I'd still kind of recommend this game. It's a fun little casual game that you get to play as a cannibal witch and cook and eat children. Just keep in mind, you're probably not going to play it for longer than 2 hours. So if you have a spare 150, it might be worth checking out.